A parent should choose ABA therapy because, unbeknownst to many, ABA therapy is recognized by the American Psychological Association as well as the U.S. Surgeon General as being one of the most effective therapies for remediating the core deficits of autism.
Professionally, what's rewarding for me is seeing that ABA actually works when our training comes to a fruition and the skills that the child has been working with me to develop are shared with the public or their family.
The most striking development we noticed right away was eye contact.
As parents, we see an improvement in a lot of different areas.
ABA, or Applied Behavior Analysis, is based on the science of learning. We take what's been studied and researched extensively and apply these principles and evidence-based strategies to promote meaningful behavior change.
Our family dynamic after ABA therapy, so much better. We never felt embarrassed to ask for help and realized that, yeah, there are other parents that are going through this too, but always felt that our situation was heightened with all of the sensory issues that Trevor had and creating routines for him. So since ABA, we feel like we were taught, which is pretty much, I think, what all these therapies are. The parents also get taught, in addition to your child working with someone. We feel more comfortable and therefore Trevor feels more comfortable. We feel less anxious and therefore Trevor feels less anxious.
I felt really comfortable as a parent seeing that Sarah and her team did the work in the natural environment. I had concerns when we would tour these clinics, so we're able to get these children to function really well in a clinic, but I just wasn't quite sure how does that translate to our lives.
It's a whole family thing.
When parents are considering ABA therapy for their child, I want them to know how safe, gentle, and kind our therapy really is. Every second of every therapy session, parents can be involved and watch the session. When we first start working with a child, we first build a relationship with the child so that child feels a connection to the therapist and trust the therapist. Children can only learn from someone they feel comfortable with and have a relationship with. So we find things that are interesting to the child and games the child likes to play, and we build this relationship with the child. And from that connection, all learning can begin.
That level of care and commitment that they have to these children and our Philip, and that just, makes us feel really good that he's in care of some really good people.
So Trevor's a really happy kid. He's really funny. He is incredibly intelligent, and he did have some of those qualities before. However, I feel like once we got ABA help, all of those tended to blossom more, and all of his strengths were more apparent, and the weaknesses that he had or the challenges that he had kind of fell to the wayside as he also learned to be more accepting of his challenges and figure out how to handle when he was feeling uncomfortable and ask for help when he needed it.
It'll be a long and tough journey, but you're not alone.